Good morning, Benediction, and welcome to the Mediocre Minute. I'm your host, Ben Doverbitch. We apologize for the extended absence here, Team M. We are making some changes in order to streamline this process in the future. Let's get right in. Relentless saw a guild exodus occur as 20+ raiders left over a dispute amongst loot and guild leadership. After a redundant pissing contest, one of the officers was swiftly kicked by their own guildmaster. After the dust had settled, and the exiled member had now rejoined, he was denied his former rank as an officer. After many pleas amongst fellow guild members to reinstate his former role, the guildmaster promptly replied, "No." This was a catalyst for members to leave and form the guild prestige, and for the former GM of Relentless to delete all his gear. The Mediocre men had to kick one of their off-tanks for not getting every single piece of loot he ever wanted. Said off-tank has now been replaced, and raids have never gone more smoothly. Invicta is making headlines as one of their officers was caught instructing guild members to report a former guild member on site, regardless if this player was breaking the terms of service. This type of behavior should be viewed as a dangerous and egregious abuse of power. If you're ever asked to do this, we ask that you take the time and think for yourself. And now, a word from our sponsors. Has this ever happened to you? Every day people like Cobblepot get left behind by their party members and run down by a horde. Those on poverty mounts only have 60% movement speed increase, not 100% like the rest of us. These individuals are nothing but fodder for your escape. You might think, what can I do? How can I help? Call the 60% Andy Fund and give back. We will send you a picture of your poverty pal, his slow mount, and he will write you back with his dreams of one day owning an epic mount. For 80 silver a day, the cost of a mage water stack, you can make someone's dreams come true. Call now, before it's too late. Having trouble killing mobs? Tired of running in fear?
Get your hands on an enchant by Osandris! Got a specific enchant in mind? Osandris has the enchant for you. They've got it all. You want fiery? Done. Crusader? Got it. Plus 30 spell power? You betcha. And not to mention the only enchanter with plus 4 to chest. Dr. Terrible and Gengu are community moderators, but who moderates them? In a Discord built by the community, these two do everything they can to ignore the community. Dr. Terrible thinks you're a bitch, and has been caught in lie after lie after lie, and he isn't even level 60. Gengu wants you to think he's cool, but that is until you meme him. That's when this squirrel gets the darkest, removing our community's ability to post memes and report news, silencing the people because he feel we were heard.
Benediction Discord needs new mods. Mods voted on by the people. Follow this link and make a vote to impeach the current mods and hold a vote for new ones. Mods that represent the voice of the people.
Paid for by the community. These are Terrible and Gengu Seek.
Welcome back. Now for our top story. The Benediction Discord was in disarray much of this past week as new moderators banned several community members on what many are saying false pretenses. These bans came off as personal attacks, and their justification did not appease the community. The moderators then doubled down and stripped away our power to react to things, post memes, and in some cases even post simple messages. The abuse of power was so over the top, many influential members left the community in protest and demand of justice. Luckily, some moderators can set aside personal feelings and be unbiased, as they eventually reinstated the permaban members and reverted the changes. The Mediocre Minute would like to ask you, is that enough? You may be thinking,
I didn't like the people that got banned anyway. They were always saying stuff I didn't like, and I think they were lying.
and that works for you. For now. But what happens when you're the one in question? What happens when you disagree with a mod? Are you okay with being silenced? Are you okay with being treated like a second-class citizen and being told not to test authority? Freedom means freedom for all, even those you don't agree with. We ask that you don't let the fearmongers win. That's it for this edition of the Mediocre Minute. I'm Ben Doverbitch. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time.